Well, we're out here today with the Pontus 2000. Got it out here doing some finesse fishing with it. It's doing great, man. I love this thing. Size 2000 series. It's a great little finesse rod, man, or finesse reel. It's I got 10-pound braid from KastKing on there, and this braid's like the size of, I think they said 3-pound test is the equivalent, something like that. So it's real thin, real. You can just do a lot of good finesse fishing with 10-pound braid. You don't have to worry about the snap offs, anything. And being that small diameter, the fish don't see it. You know, I tie straight to the lures. I don't ever worry about any of that. You know, a lot of people want to put leaders on and everything. You know, and they're using 6 and 8-pound test for all their finesse stuff. Man, I go straight to 10 using the KastKing braid. Don't have any issues at all. Works great. Never had an issue yet. And you eliminate all the snap offs. You don't have a single break off at all when you're using 10-pound braid. It's amazing. And my lures all get the great action out of the 10-pound braid since it's acting like 3. No worries at all. That's one of the things I love. And this KastKing braid, it's so slick, man. Those light weights that I'm using and the light lures that I'm using for finesse fishing, you wouldn't believe how far you can cast even with a 3-pound diameter line. I mean, it's 10-pound test, but 3-pound diameter. And that's not going to get you very far usually, you know. If you went to mono or something in 3-pound, there ain't no way. This thing will cast just as far as my 8-pound with the weights that fit it, you know. So, I mean, it's just amazing the distance I get out of it. But this is the first day I got to work the Pontus for any kind of length of time. And I'm telling you, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with it. It's a great little reel. It's a 5:2-to-1 ratio. Just what you'd want for finesse fishing, you know. So I pretty much decided that this is going to be my go-to for, I'm going to buy a bunch of these for my finesse stuff. Well, a couple more. I only need about 3 finesse rigs. And then I'm going to use the Sharky III as my heavy-duty work. That's the one that I have. I already have one, so it's the one that does all my big heavy work, because it's got ridiculous amounts of drag on those Sharky IIIs. This one's got a decent amount of drag too for what it's used for. It's a pretty amazing reel. So I don't know. You guys need to get into this KastKing gear, man. It's pretty amazing stuff. If you don't get into anything, at least try their fishing line out, man. I was having so many break-offs with the 6 and 8-pound test from some other companies that, man, I was losing too many fish last year. And, man, that's eliminated it, man. I talked to AJ Gore, and, man, he was telling me about their line. And once I switched over to it, I tried their braid first, and I'm telling you, I switched over to fluoro and mono right away. And all I use my old line that I had stocked up for is backing. I'll run about 1/4 to half of a spool of the old stuff, and then I fill up with theirs and use it for the fishing. And man, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with KastKing line. It's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff. But back to the Pontus. You get this little Pontus out there, man, with that 10-pound braid on there, man, I'm telling you what, that is a heck of a combination, man. That is, I mean, this line is so freaking thin. Look at that. Ridiculous. Throwing just a little ribbon tail, just dragging kind of slow on the bottom, lifting it up off the bottom like maybe 3-4 inches, something like that. But look at that line, how thin that is. I mean, that spool just, it chucks it, man. You normally can't get that kind of distance out of that light of line, you know what I mean? But man, I'm telling you, there's something that they put on their line that it's like magic, man. I'm telling you. I don't even know how else to say it. It's like magic. But I don't know. Other than that, we're done for the day, man. Sun's going down. We got this beautiful little pond behind us. Pretty decent size. Belongs to that church back there. All the public can come and fish it. That's why I come and hit this one every now and then. There's another one across the street, that main highway across there, but it's they close it for the winter time, unfortunately. But luckily, the ice all melted off this thing, and I was able to come out and get some fishing done, because I really wanted to get the Pontus out, because, like I said, I haven't been able to use it yet. By the time all the last 3 KastKing reels came in that I ordered, we had the darn ice come in and freeze over. It wasn't enough ice that you could ice fish. We don't really ever get that around here. You have to go quite a ways north to get that. But where we're at, it just freezes over enough that you can't fish. Kind of ruins the winter for us. Can't put the boats in, can't fish from the bank. So it was nice to get a day that hit the 50s, and I could come out and do some fishing. So tomorrow's going to be in the 40s with rain, so I'm contemplating whether I'm going to come out or not. Rain doesn't bother me. 40 degree weather in rain doesn't really bother me, but we'll see. I was getting a lot of good bites today off that worm and the Pontus, but they were short stroking it. They were hitting the tail, so I didn't bring a lot of gear with me today, just because it's been so bad. I don't have a lot of stuff with me today, but what are you gonna do, you know? Take the good with the bad, I guess. But other than that, we got all of our nothing but our KastKing Sharky, the White Max, the 2 Mega Jaws, and then the Assassin in there. Heck yeah, nothing but KastKing, man, nothing but KastKing. Ain't nothing better than it. I'm telling you. You guys start using KastKing, you're never going to go back. Trust me. I'm telling you, you won't. That's just a fact. Just a fact, people. But other than that, I'm going to get this bad boy. Nice, beautiful. That's a beautiful looking reel, ain't it? And it's just so smooth. Smooth as butter, man. 9 bearings plus the anti-reverse. 5:2-to-1 gear ratio. Just a great little reel, man. Perfect little finesse reel. If you guys are in the market for a finesse reel, give the Pontus a try, man. That's a great little freaking reel in the 2000 series if you're needing to get yourself into some finesse gear. It's a great little reel, man. Didn't miss a lick today, I'll tell you. It didn't. But other than that, we're gonna call it. Hopefully we'll get a fish this winter. But hey, you know, this is the first. Yeah, this is the second day I got to fish in 2019. So I'm doing better than last year. Last year it was in the 20s with negative wind chills by this time of the year. So we're really lucky this year here in Central Illinois. So I'm gonna get out there every day I can, since the year is totally different from last year. So you can bet you're gonna see some more videos. We're gonna be out there hitting it as hard as we can, getting ready for that tournament season. So look for that too, man. Come March, me and my buddy Don are going to be out here hitting a tournament trail in this area. We're going to be in 2 clubs this year and hitting quite a few tournaments every weekend. So be looking forward to that. We'll have the boats out and nailing that. So getting that KastKing all stocked up to be 100% KastKing this year. It'll eliminate a lot of problems that I had at the ending of last year with my old gear. So we're looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a good season, and it's all because of KastKing. So we thank you, KastKing. You guys rock, and your whole team of people rock. You guys treat us great, and you got awesome gear. Thank you, and we will talk to you guys soon.